Hi again, folks. It's game week here for the Liberty Flames. My name is Nick Pierce, visiting with Flames senior linebacker Solomon McGinty, coming into the Baylor week now as the Flames and Bears get set to kick off the 2017 season. And Solomon, I know that's exciting for you. We're going to talk about the game here in just a little bit. But first off, you are a Navasota, Texas native.
Yes,
Obviously,
sir.
everyone knows what's going on down in Texas right now, up to 50 inches of rainfall in some places. It's at the time of we're taping this interview. Harvey just wreaking havoc down there. So the first thing is, Solomon, how's your family doing?
They're doing pretty good. My family that are in Houston, I have a small amount in Houston. They just trying to make it. You know, the parts they live in is not the high flooding part, so it's not a lot of water coming in their house. It's just once they walk outside, it's like water right there, so they can't leave. But some of them won't be able to make the game. But I mean, the game doesn't matter at this point for them. I just want to make sure they're safe and get somewhere that they can stay dry and be able to live. So.
I know you've got a lot of family in law enforcement as well.
Yes,
how
sir.
active have they been in the search and rescue efforts?
They've been pretty good. My mom, like I said, she's a sheriff deputy. Do a lot of things for her job and everything. My uncle in Arlington, chief of Arlington, he's doing pretty good. Uncle in Waco, I think he works for Waco, La Vegas, I believe that's what the school's called.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, they holding on. My grandpa retired. He's at the house. He's sounding pretty good and healthy. So they've been doing good. Just been working hard as usual.
So you've heard from all of them. They're all doing well. That's a good thing for sure. How much family are you going to have at this game on Saturday?
Right now, I've hustled up about 50 tickets. Still trying to hustle now, but I mean, a lot of them dropping now. The people I had on the list due to the weather, but it's going to be quite a few. But I'm just trying to focus on the game right now. So,
what is your excitement level for this game? I mean, you're going back to play in your home state. Waco is not that far from Navasota. I think maybe less than 2 hours. What is your excitement level coming into this when you first saw that this game was on the schedule?
Well, I'm going to say playing in Waco, I'm going to be very comfortable. Played a lot of playoff games in high school in Waco. Came up short, and I also won. So I just know that's a normal road trip for my family back home, family and friends back home. But I'm just excited because I get to start my senior year off in Texas and everything, and I'm just able to just playing with the guys that I've been working hard with. That it all excites me, just seeing guys work hard to, be able to be on the roster and be able to play and everything. So it's all in my heart, and I'm just ready to go out there with them guys.
So you played high school games in this stadium before?
Well, this is a new stadium. I played in their old stadium
in
2011 against Chapel Hill. They came out on top, but yeah, I've actually stood in Baylor Stadium in 2014, 14 when my high school went to the state championship. They had a playoff game there, and just standing on the sideline with Coach Fedor and watching them call out plays and being familiar with all the plays that are called and everything, it was a great excitement. So I'm already used to the stadium a little bit.
You guys are an underdog coming into this one against Baylor. It was a little bit of a similar situation last year, Solomon, going into the Virginia Tech game. But I remember talking to you before that game. You still had a level of confidence coming in. The team was competitive with the Hokies early in that game. Does that experience last year help you prepare for this game?
I mean, you can hype on the energy that we had back then, last year, and you can talk about it all day. But my thing is, when you have new guys come in, when you have a different teammate than what you're used to seeing, everybody bring their own energy to the table. So my thing is I just prepare like we did last time, and I won't say hope that we get that. I just want to make sure our guys have the right thing in their mind. Baylor's the big team that can take us lightly. They might not give us the whole playbook, but my thing is to let my team know is make sure they pull out their playbook, make sure they pull out plays that they don't want the next opponent to see. And so we just want to make sure we make sure they play all 4 quarters and not, bringing their third string or anything like that, and we lay down. We just want to let them know that they put their pads on the same way we do. You just got to, it's man versus man. So.
Yeah, that said, you're facing a Baylor team that's young in some spots. They got off to a good start last year, finished on a sour note, even though they still made a bowl game. New coaching staff.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, young at quarterback. Are there some advantages that you see for the defense coming into this one?
I don't even look at advantages. I look at game prep and just try to prepare as well as this new offense come into Baylor and try to, run it down our throat. I mean, we have bad film out there, and I'm pretty sure they've seen it. They've seen my weakness from last year, so I've been trying to prepare myself to make sure that, when they come my way that they regret what they seen last year, because I put that on my shoulders. I shouldn't have, put it on film, but at the end of the day, people make mistakes. We're human, but that's why you have the opportunity to prepare for games like this.
That said, Solomon, last year you were playing a different position, that safety hybrid position, now moving full on to linebacker. How much of an advantage will that be for you coming into this? And then also, how has that transition gone?
It just it's been going well. I mean, I'm clicking on everything. Like I said, I have the love of football, so my IQ of the game is very good. But playing closer to the line is my deal. I'm more comfortable that way, covering running backs or tight ends. I'm willing to play right there. When the running back touches the ball, I want to be able to read it, be right there. When he makes his choice of picking the gap, I want to be in that gap making that play. So I hope it works out for Liberty defense, but at the end of the day, the way I prepare, I'm pretty sure it will work out.
Last thing, Solomon, Liberty wins this game if?
If we win, it's just one game. We want to know, and that's our goal every week is being the one to know. But we won't win this game if we don't win today in practice. So, not looking to win. We're not looking to beat Baylor yet until we win every day this week in practice. And if we win, I can mess with my high school teammate that's at Baylor now, Michael Coffey. I can mess with him a little bit, but it'll be fun to play against him.
You know anybody else on that team?
No, sir. Michael Coffey. I ran into him in the summertime back home in Navasota. He was mowing the yard, and we both was doing yard work. I was going to this lady house to check on the work that she wanted me to do. And I seen a guy riding a lawnmower and everything. He had Baylor, uniform on it. And, when you play with a guy, he looks familiar, so I'm looking. And, he comes up, he had a towel on his head, and he shut the mower off, and he ran over to the fence. And my first thing I brought up was, September 2nd, of course, and I asked him how he'd been preparing and what he looking like for the depth chart and for the team. And he said he looking good, he feeling well. So that was our conversation, and he's ready to play, and he's ready to, prepare to block me.
All right, Solomon, we appreciate the time. Good luck coming up here this weekend. Have fun in Texas.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's Flames linebacker Solomon McGinty. My name is Nick Pierce for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.